Assalamu alaikum. This is Nazrul Islam Babu welcoming you all to Evening News. At least 9 people have died in a devastating fire that broke out at a garment factory and chemical warehouse in the Shialbari industrial area of Rupnagar, Mirpur, Dhaka. The fire service and civil defense fears the death toll may rise further. According to eyewitnesses and fire officials, the blaze started around 11:30 a.m. at Shorda Garments and Cosmic Pharma, a chemical storage facility. Within moments, a powerful explosion caused the fire to spread rapidly across the area. By afternoon, the fire at the garment factory was brought under control, but the blaze in the chemical warehouse remains uncontained. At least 8 people sustained burn injuries in the incident. Police have stopped the March to Secretariat procession organized by MPO-listed teachers and employees who were demonstrating to press home 3 key demands, including an increase in house rent allowance. At around 4 p.m., the protesters began their march from the central Shahid Minar towards the Secretariat. However, at approximately 4:30 p.m., police intercepted the procession near the High Court area, leading to a tense standoff between the demonstrators and law enforcement personnel. The teachers' 3-point charter of demands includes 20% of basic salary as house rent allowance, raising medical allowance and increasing festival allowance of the basic salary. Cautioning against any political missteps that could push the country back into authoritarian repression, BNP Secretary General Mirza Fakhrul Islam Alamgir has called for greater unity among political parties to overcome the current crisis. He made the remarks at a party event in Thakurgaon.
এখন এই যে একটা উত্তরণের সুযোগ আমরা পেয়েছি, এই সময়টা আমাদেরকে অত্যন্ত সাবধানে সতর্কতার সঙ্গে পা ফেলতে হবে। আমাদের মনে রাখতে হবে যে আমাদের ভুলের কারণে, রাজনৈতিক কোনো ভুল পদক্ষেপের কারণে আমরা যেন আবার সেই ফ্যাসিস্টদের নির্যাতনের কবলে না পড়ি। অর্থাৎ ফ্যাসিস্টদেরকে আমরা আর ফেরত দেখতে চাই না।
The Shapla symbol is NCP's legitimate electoral right and no constitutional or state restrictions exist against its use, said the party central leader Sergi Salam speaking at a meeting in Netrokona.
শাপলা প্রতীক পেতে এনসিপির কোনো আইনগত বাধা দেখিনি। আমরা মনে করি যে নির্বাচন কমিশন ও অভ্যুত্থান পরবর্তী বাংলাদেশে তাদের জায়গা থেকে এই স্বেচ্ছাচারিতা আচরণটা করবে না এনসিপির সাথে। আমরা প্রত্যাশা করছি অবশ্যই আমরা শাপলা প্রতীক পাবো এবং শাপলা প্রতীক নিয়ে আগামীর যে নির্বাচন সেই নির্বাচনে অংশগ্রহণ করবে।
Jamaat Islami Naib Amir Dr. Somoyer Abdullah Mohammad Tahir alleged that 4 to 5 advisors in the interim government are working to serve the interests of a particular political party.
কোনো একটি দলের লোককে বিভিন্ন গুরুত্বপূর্ণ সিভিল এবং পুলিশ প্রশাসনে বসিয়ে যেই নীল নকশার নির্বাচন করার ষড়যন্ত্র চলছে, এতে নির্বাচন সুষ্ঠু হওয়ার কোনো লক্ষণ দেখি না। সরকারের 4-5 উপদেষ্টা একটি বিশেষ দলের পক্ষে সকল নিয়োগকে নিয়ন্ত্রণ করে নতুন করে যদিও নির্দলীয় সরকার প্রশাসনকে একটি দলের দলীয় সরকারে পরিণত করার চেষ্টা করছে। আমি পুলিশের ঊর্ধ্বতন কর্মকর্তার সাথে আলোচনা করেছিলাম, সেখানেও একই রকমের কথা যে প্রচন্ড চাপ কোন একটি দলের লোকদেরকে নিয়োগ দেওয়ার জন্য।
Anti-Corruption Commission Chairman Abdul Momen urged political parties not to nominate corrupt individuals in the upcoming national elections. He emphasized that if honest and competent candidates are nominated, it could bring about significant progress in curbing corruption in the country. Speaking at a workshop, the chairman said the commission will take necessary action if it receives credible information about corrupt candidates. The prosecution has ended its 3rd day of presenting arguments in the crimes against humanity case involving Sheikh Hasina and 2 others connected to the July massacres. Chief Prosecutor Tajul Islam previously presented arguments over the past 2 days, stating that enforced disappearances extrajudicial killings and the destruction of the electoral process under the Army League regime led directly to the July uprising. Meanwhile, the International Crimes Tribunal II has held a hearing on charge framing against Hassanul Haq Inu, accused in 8 counts, including the killings of 3 people in Kushtia. The families of victims of enforced disappearances and extrajudicial killings during Hasina's regime have declared that they do not seek compensation but only justice. While the trial of Hasina for crimes against humanity is ongoing at the tribunal, members of the victims' families gathered outside the tribunal, staging a human chain organized by the group Mayer Dak. The group's organizer, Sanjida Islam Tuli, said it is unacceptable that even a year after Hasina's fall, families of the disappeared must still take to the streets to demand justice. She noted that although many cases of enforced disappearances have been filed, the tribunal has issued arrest warrants in only 2 of them so far. Commerce advisor Sheikh Boshiruddin said traders have no authority to raise edible oil prices without approval from the Ministry of Commerce. He made the remarks while speaking to the journalists after inaugurating the 20th National Furniture Fair in Dhaka's Purbachal. The advisor expressed optimism that Bangladesh investment climate will become more favorable by the end of this year or early next year. Sports news. Responding to training and facility-related grievances, Bangladesh Football Federation President Tabit Awal said the national team must respond to Hong Kong's non-cooperation on the field. He made the remarks after inaugurating the artificial turf field at the Birshreshto Shohid Sipai Mohammad Mosaddak Stadium under the FIFA Forward project. The event was attended by youth and sports advisor Asif Mahmood Shajib Bhuya as the chief guest. Later, the national football boss also inaugurated another artificial turf field adjacent to the BFF headquarters in Motijhil. And that's all from the newsroom for now. To know updates, videos of this bulletin, visit our website www.ntvvideo.com. Besides, visit our YouTube and verified Facebook page for updates over NTV's all popular programs and bulletins. Our next bulletin, Shondhar Khobor, will be aired in Bangla at 7:30 p.m. Thank you for being with us. Have a good time.